Howdy, howdy, folks. Immediate voice crack. Let's go. How y'all doing? Doing alright yourself? I'm alive. And we take that. That's a win, technically. And I've been abandoned. Okay, Ghost was here, but she's abandoned me. Goodness. I'm not even loved. How could you do that to me? Yeah, oh, she's eating, I see. Okay. I would prefer that she eats. Alright. That's important. It is. I want her to eat. Okay, let's move over. Maybe? If I can hit the right scene. Instead, I almost sent us to the be right back screen. There we go. Back to this farce. I didn't realize today was like a patch day. I thought it was just like a maintenance last night. I didn't realize that new content was actually added. The new variant dungeon came out. The really pretty looking one. Got to do that at some point. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I have been hearing that the rewards and Reaper got a little buff. Oh yeah. Good, I guess. Did they need that? Hildebrand. Oh shit, Hildebrand. Let's go. Okay, well I've got a couple things to do. That's good. I did hear the rewards for the new dungeon were kind of pissing people off. I don't know the details of it, and I won't until I get them myself. Because I actually do want to do this variant dungeon. It looks fun. It looks whimsical. Whimsy. I'll be honest, I don't care about the reward. I do these for fun. Yeah, that's fair. They look fun. Again, the place just looks really pretty from trailers. I even enjoy the confetti. I do not, but I respect that. No, I get sick of that fucking confetti. Everything else is nice, though. Yeah, so we're back to this chicanery. What are my files looking like? Okay. So, yay, progress. Move on. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna hop back in here. One of these days, I'm gonna, like, actually run a team through one of these deep dungeons. All the way to the end. I know we've tried, but I literally lost my sub halfway through trying. So the momentum on that just died. Not ideal, but, you know, it happened. Idibaki and I are still down, we got this. Oh, yeah. Pilgrim's Traverse still looks really fun. I still want to try to get to the end of that and unlock the Quantum Raid. Which just sounds insane. What floor? On this file, we are at 31. I have another file at 101. I'm gonna get this one up to 101, and I'm gonna just push forward with those. I like having a backup in case I die. Because shit like that happens. I need to wake up. I need to pay attention. Oh goodness. It is too early to be hitting mines like that. But yeah, we should We should hop back on, running through those deep dungeons as a team again. I think it'd be really fun. We're doing this immediately after an update again. Why do I keep doing that? I don't mean to. This is just when I happen to get my sub time again. I didn't mean to do that. I think both times was an accident. Last Rose game, so many updates. It's true. Hey, Grace. Why aren't you dead? There we go. Yeah, we're back to this farce again. Can I do better than floor 199? We'll see. Eventually. What the... Who the hell is... One second. Okay, that was bizarre. Got a phone call that was just marked as healthcare from the city I'm in, and I picked up the phone, and it's just... waiting music. Bizarre. Telling you ahead of time, taking the 14th off. Oh, fun. Or not fun, depending on why you're taking it off. Getting back in this building again is making me remember why the other deep dungeons are just way more interesting. And also not 200 floors long. Another day, another day. It's like April 1st for you, this is just my version in a sense. Oh, okay. Fair enough. What holiday is on the 14th? March 14th, the hell's that? Oh well. Hydrate? Oh, I understand now, never mind. I get it now. As you were. Well, that's fine. I don't even know, like, what day of the week is the 14th? I may not even be streaming. Check the calendar. 14th, that's Saturday. Who knows? Will I be streaming? That's a great question. I'll get to that next week. And you're on Palace this week? Only 50 though? Why is that? Does she run? Europeans want to do Heaven on High. Gotcha. Yeah, you gotta get to floor 50 in order to get to Heaven on High. Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. Like, even doing it solo, getting to floor 50 isn't too much of a headache. Just takes a bit of time. That's the biggest thing. A lot of the early floors just take time. By early floors, I mean, like, floors up to, like, floor 140-ish. I'll have to go in as White Mage or Paladin. Those are some pretty ranked choices. I'm gonna say probably Paladin. If you can go in as Red Mage, go in as a Red Mage. White Mage and Paladin are not the most difficult to clear as, but they're there. Paladin is a little bit higher. Healers have a hard time soloing. Don't even think about going as Astro unless you hate yourself. Tanks can get work done, but you're fighting the clock even more so than you already are. Granted, it's 450, so it's probably not that bad. But, like, you want to take longer than you already are? I'll recommend it. Going on the ground, I'll be back. Okay. We're gonna bury the sheep. I mean, like, goats can walk on walls and, like, walk up mountains 90 degrees. They might be able to walk through it. That's fine. That's digging. You're just walking through it. Subterranean goat. Write that down for the D&D thing. Thankfully, I'm almost out of the most boring part of the early floors, because I'm just trying to gain levels right now. But I'm almost at 60, and once that's done, I could just start blitzing through. We can just go. Want that known GC? You can put that wherever you want. I'm not making it. I just figured Grace would want to remember. And she should. I feel like I should remember a lot of things, and I just don't. There's no telling. I've learned to stop assuming people will remember things. Oh, fair enough. This is rough. Okay, so I have the videos prepared in the background because I know it's gonna get boring as shit. Inevitably. I'm listening to right now. What's his name? Radical Soda. The guy who did the Pokemon quiz shows. I keep showing you Hatter, Yuanaki. 9-hour takedown of Scarlet and Violet. I am not very far into this. Oh boy. Look, I played the game, and I had many of these same opinions, but like, holy shit, it may have been worse than I remembered, actually. How did this happen? To be fair, this is better background noise for me than whatever the hell I had last time, which was YouTube throwing down a bunch of Minecraft ARGs down my throat. And let me tell you, they were not good. I do honestly like those games, but I will not pretend like it's a well-made game or even a well-thought-out game. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Warning has had too many thoughts, someone else can have them. Are you good? Are you okay? You want to talk about that? I've been told to shut up. Oh, fuck. What, debuff for stream, right? Oh, is YouTube put me in a riding mood, but almost a furious one? Oh. Oh no. What the hell sparked this? Who has wronged you? Aside from your mother, which I don't think is what you're trying to get across. And, like, respectfully, if you told me that your mother wronged you, I'd probably be on your mother's side. Nothing personal. Oh shit, was that actually your mom? Oh fuck. Oh! Goodness. I mean, that's fair enough. I can respect that. Convinced I have that level of potential. I believe you do. I'm not convinced you have the level of confidence. My weakest ideas, I'm floored with the imagination friends like yourself have, since my ideas are much more disjointed. I think that's the confidence coming back to bite you again. Because I know you have ideas that would... Again, I don't know who the fuck this is we're talking about, or like what kind of writing it is, but I know you could figure it out. I don't think you have the confidence for it, though. That's the part that's gonna bite you. You should try, regardless. That's what's giving me pause here. for oh, shit. Okay. Fair. Understandable. I think you should. Go for it. Do it. Fuck it. Prove me wrong. How? I don't fucking know. You're the one writing, not me. I haven't written shit. I think you don't have the confidence for it. You have the talent and the skill, I know that for certain. But you're gonna second guess yourself every step of the way, and that's gonna stop you. Oh, now I see it. I know you can. Just do it. I have no idea what that process looks like. Could not even begin to tell you. I have never written a thing in my life, and I probably won't be starting it anytime soon. Talking to a mirror. Shut the fuck up. I'd say worse, but YouTube would not be happy with me. You usually don't care, and I still don't. Kill yourself. Respectfully. As a friend. Which means confidence gets confused with arrogance and it's uncomfortable to build. Okay, now I'm just feeling very attacked. Are you going for Necromancer? I am, yes! That's the plan. I've done this many times on my own. I've on and off throughout the years, and I've gotten to floor 199, and that was heartbreaking. So I decided I'm just going to marathon stream this until I get it done. So I'm just... Today is just a lot of boring floors, frankly. It is too early to be interesting. It's gonna be until, like, floor 140 is when it actually gets interesting for me. That's when I have to turn my brain back on. Why is this first door taking so long to open? This should open it, please. You're not free of my Rat Hatter. Don't you fucking start. Best friend had a run end there too. Diabolical. I hope they got back up and got Necromancer eventually. For their own sake, because that's what I'm trying to do now. Yeah, I died on floor 1. I died on the teleporter on floor 199. And after that I took a break for like a year and a half. I was like, nope. Nah. I got the low as 88. Fair enough. Biggest first thing you can do is get your Aether Pool up to max. That is gonna make your life so much easier. Strictly speaking, you don't have to get to exactly max. You can get to like 90 or so. You'll just automatically upgrade to max by the time you get to anywhere you would need maximum Aether Pool. Like you want to get your armor and weapons as good as they can get. I would have told you before a recent update to go get as many of the staying potions as you could, but they have recently buffed sustaining potions. Like they just drop from everything now. You can get 1 million of them. You had to go really out of your way to get them before. Not so anymore. You get more than you know what to do with. What floor? How are we doing? 42. Yeah, we're doing. Oh, I'm still in the kill everything mode. I don't need to be fighting these guys. So I just hit max levels. Like, okay, I can stop killing everything on the floor. I could just blitz through the floors now. Dark Knight's what you're most comfortable with. That's a good thing. Play the job you're most comfortable with. He's like, yeah, you're going to hear a lot of, oh yeah, Red Mage and Machinist are probably the best for it. And they might be. Realistically, they probably are. But that's not going to mean anything if you're not good at playing them. Every job can get Necromancer. That's been proven many times. At least on modern, like the modern patch. It took a minute in like older patches, but as long as you're not like an astrologer, as long as you're not, hell, as long as you're not a healer, you should be fine. There will be a good strategy for you. If you're a healer, start praying. You can do it. It's not gonna be fun though. This is coming from someone who's a healer main outside of Palace. Nothing in there. Yeah, for Dark Knight, you have a lot of different struggles the further on you get. You do have a good bit of damage though. Didn't the first Necromancer take 8 months? I think it was something like that, yeah. I think it was Red Mage, because I'm pretty sure when Necromancer as a title dropped, literally only Red Mage could do it. And I think you're right, I think it did take 8 months. It took a hot minute to figure out how the hell you even get past some of this shit. For good reason. I can tell you why. It's mostly from floor, I want to say floor 160 onwards, is when I start wondering, man, the labbing process for this must have been actual hell. I'm pretty sure it was, given that it took 8 months. Because you need a lot of know-how, and you need a lot of luck. You need both. Frog. Are you proximity aggro? I don't think you are. He's proximity aggro. Well, I was fucking wrong. That's fine. I've got 3 seconds. These early floors doesn't matter. Later floors, you need to know how everything aggros. Some are proximity, some are sight. Some of them are sound. Doesn't mean much on the early floors. Later floors, that's basically the only way you're going to live. Yeah, Dark Knight specifically, you're going to avoid a lot of the things that would kill me. Because, yeah, I'm a machinist and I have ways of sustaining myself. Some things can't just wombo combo me straight to the fucking grave. And you aren't going to have to deal with that as a Dark Knight. And you have some pretty good damage for a tank. You're fighting the clock more than anything. What I've seen some tanks do in Palace, on like later floors, is use like a sight pomander. And if they can find a mine, aggro everything on the floor, pop invulnerability, and basically suicide bomb on the mine to kill everything that you aggroed. I've only seen it on a warrior. I don't know how effective that is as a Dark Knight. It's clever? Yeah, it's clever and also somewhat mandatory. Because again, you just, especially with a warrior, you can't kill things fast enough. I struggle to kill things fast enough as a machinist. You gotta get creative on certain floors. Things get tanky the further in you go. They really fucking durable. Although as a tank, you get to laugh in the face of my mortal enemy, the Godfather. Which is the floor 190 boss. Technically the final boss of Palace. I hate that fucker. I hate him so much. He hits like a goddamn semi-truck. Yeah, Dark Knight doesn't care though. Tanks don't give a shit. They can just they can take the hit. They'll be fine. I have glass bones and paper skin. So that fight makes me sweat more than anything else in this place. Yeah, when I eventually fight him on stream, I might go dead fucking silent, realistically. Other bosses, I'm pretty comfortable talking during. I dodged misjudging a treasure room, had spare witching and thought I could kill it all, and it was wrong. Then stepped on a luring. Ah! Yeah, luring is damn lethal, I swear. Like, you can make it work sometimes. Oof. It can get touch and go. No, that's a, be at ease. I think anyone who's tried this challenge has done the same thing, and probably will a couple dozen more times. So, if that's validating at all, you're in good company. Fortune's not really going to do anything for me now, but thanks for the offer, I guess. Are you maxed out on bomb meters? Let's see. If it would load, I would learn. Almost. Need more rage and purity. And then we'll get the last two on the 51 and above set. We can't even get those right now. Let's see. Exit? Maybe. Ah, fuck it, I'll check this chest. I was fully expecting a mimic. I thought I would be punished for my hubris. Ah, here we go. Let's see. Feeling the things in this room should open it. Should? Yeah, definitely. Serenity, don't need it. There we go. Perfect. It's unrelated, but going back to my ult, it's reminding me how underrated Mumakote are. You know, Jokai was entirely right. People just don't play Mumakote at all. They do not get representation in the game. Granted, I don't represent any Makote. I don't think I ever played Makote. I don't think I will be changing that. Mooncoats are cute, little fangs. That just makes sense to me. Like you got big eyes, little fangs. I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't you choose them? Sorry, I had to adjust my chair because my spine was folded like a shrimp. I was Mooncat while I was on free trial. It's a good pick. I've been a little shit since day one, unfortunately. This game lets me live a fantasy of not being over 6 foot tall. I'm exactly 6 foot tall. I'm not over, but... Binkus eyes. You hear that, Binkus? Is Ghost here? Yeah, Ghost is looking at me. I have a cat. Her name is Ghost, and she's just staring me down right now. I do have a Lola ult. Fair enough. But what is it? Ghost, you want attention? I can't tell. She's just kind of sitting there, looking. She'll join if she wants to get any attention. She'll sit in my lap for this. I don't think she wants to right now. I think she's just curious. I have too many ults. I have some ults. Not a whole lot. I have ults for selling on other servers on the market board. Because I like doing market board shenanigans. I mean, it's a Bun Boy, though. It's a good pick. I remember I swapped to Malviera. Like, the nanosecond Endwalker dropped. Like, oh, there's big hype. You can be a rabbit boy. It's like, yeah, okay. I'll bite. I'll play as a rabbit boy for a little bit. Yeah, because you've got European friends you want to play with. So you got an alt over there in the what's it called? The Oceana server? We've had some, yeah! Vieira and Hrothgar are finally getting their hat privileges unrevoked. What server are you on? I'm over on Crystal, on Mateus. That's where me and my lads, my friends, play. Who are mostly Makote, I'm gonna be honest. Not Moon. I don't think we have a single Moon Makote, actually. Oh god, I complain. By all means. If I'm gonna be real, Chief, even if you're complaining about Mateus, I would have sat here as like, yes, fine. I have no allegiance to Mateus, so if you want to shit talk Mateus, by all means. No, I can shit talk Mateus. I actually don't have a lot to shit talk. I've had a relatively good experience here. Their tanks are shit. Oh no. Are they just not using their defensives? That's... When I hear a tank is shit, that's usually where my first thought goes. Because I have seen that enough. Are you waiting to fucking jump me? So shit. That thing was waiting to jump me. Asshole. Wait, it's in this room. What? Oh, it's over there. I have a friend over there who agrees. I don't think I've even been on the Primal servers. I might have, but I don't have any memory of it, so I can't really weigh in on this. Now we gotta ah! No! Come on, that's avoidable damage. No, okay, so here's something that may have happened. I know this because it's happened to me, especially when I was learning how to tank. Because I would move out of AoEs and ad pulls. And I would get yelled at by the DPS because I was technically moving around the ads too much, so they couldn't get their positionals. It's only later on that I learned two things. One, the tank should be mitigating damage, and moving out AoEs is a good way to mitigate damage. So yes, they should move out AoEs. And two, there are no AoE positionals. What do you mean you're not getting your positionals? Why are you using your AoEs in an ad pull? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is an ad pull. What are you doing positionals for? Oh, I didn't use the Lust Bomb Enter. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so it's entirely possible that it's less that they're bad tanks and more that they were taught wrong by bad DPS. They could also just be bad tanks. That's also possible. I was in a place that might be... I was possibly in their shoes, depending on if they are just bad tanks or not. Having taught really dumb shit advice that someone had to unteach at some point. It's like, hey, please stop saying the AoEs to tanks. Like, okay. Yeah. Like, you can kind of finagle it so you don't move them too much. You're not spinning them around like a top. Even then, even if you are spinning them around like a top, again, there are no AoE positionals. So, like... Shit, you can spin around if you want. Like, if you really want to. Unless there's like one dude left in an ad pool. It's just use your AoEs. Maybe two. I think someone did the math, like... Once there are three or more, AoEs just work better. The only place we stay in AoEs is Praetor. That's fair. Because the AoEs don't do shit there. Everywhere else, they're gonna hurt. Praetor, not so much. When I'm running Praetorum, I just want to feel something for once, so I'm gonna stay in all the AoEs. All I request there is that the tanks mine Doton. It's all ninjas have fun in there. Do ninjas not have their AoE in Praetorum? Oh shit, they may not actually. Hold on. Do they not? When do you get your AoE? Where's Knife? I don't play fucking ninja at all. Only the first one's not great. It needs those on to feel good. Fair enough. I'm just gonna trust you on that. I don't play ninja. I don't willingly play ninja. That's fair. That's a good go-to. I remember during like old. I'm playing since like the 8-man Praetorum before the change. Which, by the way, whether you have or have not experienced 8-man Praetorum, like the old MSQ dungeons, go look up footage just to remind yourself how bad that was. just to remind yourself how wild that was. 8-man, yeah, the old MSQ dungeons were 8-man. But a lot of our go-to, I learned fucking like cookie recipes during the bullshit chats during those. It was really fun, honestly. I still get conversations like that. Like, people will just go bake cookies in the middle of Praetorum because there are so many cutscenes and so much bullshit. Yeah, Dark Knight gets Salted Earth, that's it. It's like, I know the name of it. It's like, what is it? Salted Earth. Yeah, very similar to Doton. Just keep the baddies in there. You know, MSQ is very much a mixed bag. If you've got at least one talkative person, you can have a lot of fun. If it's a quiet group, just throw on like a YouTube video on the second monitor. This is my Christmas cookies and Praetorum? Hell yeah. Do we need a Doton in there? No, not technically, but it makes it more fun. Yeah. Like, the MSQ dungeons are still movie night. They still take a while with how many cutscenes there are, but damn. They're like at least half the length of what they used to be, and that's crazy to think about. I did not need to kill that guy. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of on autopilot right now from the early floors. Items unavailable. That's unkind. Why did you do that? Anyway. Speak as he was saying, oh, that's diabolical. Did it include or did it not include the how very glib line that they took out? Which I still don't fully know why they took it out. It's not that big a deal. I just kind of like the glib line. Because glib is a funny word. I need to get one of those t-shirts that has Guy's entire speech on it. I know there are graphic tees that have that. I know there's also a mug that has that. I don't remember it. That's okay. I'm gonna say that it did because it's funnier to me. Yeah, Praetorum and the MSQ dungeons can be fun if you make them fun. Going with friends or going with someone who's talkative. I'm very glib. It's good. God bless the MSQ dungeons. I remember when that was like a really super serious thing. When I first started playing the game, and I was like enthralled in what was happening. It has since lost its effects, and that's okay. It's fun seeing new people go through it, and just kind of reliving that experience through them. Knowing that if they stick with the game, they too will become very tired of MSQ. Or the MSQ dungeons, anyway. The biggest takeaway from the MSQ roulette, those 3 instances, is that we should let people watch cutscenes, lest we get forced to watch all of them forever. And you can never skip them. We take it seriously for Sprouts, exactly. When Sprouts are here, we take it seriously. When there are no Sprouts present, though, we bullshit a little bit, and that's okay. We gotta make sure the Sprouts have a good time. Let's say the things. Let's say the line, guys. Such devastation. Yay! Yeah, it's good shit. Good shit. I had friends with me for most of my Realm Reborn first. That's good. Hopefully that was a good experience. I know for some people that can be hit or miss, depending on what kind of friends you got with you. Some people get a little bit too, like, what's the word? Emotional vampire, and hype up moments that probably could just. What? For example, I need to explain what I'm saying. The friends start acting real weird before you go have tea with the Sultana at the very end of Post Realm Reborn. They're like, oh boy, here he comes! Like, guys, this is supposed to be a twist. It's supposed to be a surprise. Shut the hell up. If they weren't doing stuff like that, good. I have had a few experiences like that. Emotional vampire, yeah. Okay, good. Sometimes I will say something like that and it just won't. It won't click. So I felt like I had to explain myself there. Sorry. Yeah. Hopefully your friends were pretty good though. Let's see. I enjoy seeing people's reaction, but I treat it like any other cutscene. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this and silently explode with glee as they roll up to the vault, having no idea what's about to happen. And no one say anything. Don't you dare say anything. It's just a normal run of the vault. Well played, have fun, enjoy the story. That's how you leave the vault. That's that you won't say a fucking thing afterwards. Oh, I can leave. I also got into the game weird, and the first thing I got to see blind was Dawn Trail. Well, shit. Yeah, it convinced you to join the game. So, like, you know what? We take that. Fair enough. Hey, hot chocolate, they deserve it. That's very kind, and probably warranted. Yeah, Hatter just ran a friend, just ran a sprout through the vault for the first time, and she had to hit up one of our mutual friends, like, hey, we want to minimize the amount of random people we have here, just to reduce the possibility that someone starts talking. And they were there in an instant. It's good. It's just good shit. There is the option now, and I'm grateful for this, that you can go through with NPCs. I'm glad they have added that for all the MSQ dungeons, like, mandatory dungeons. At least I think they've added it for all the mandatory dungeons. At least most. Oh, I'm just gonna ignore Pox. Okay, cool. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna take it. We are low enough, on like, floor... We're only on floor 55. I'm not worried. I should wake up, though, because I don't want to make too many easy mistakes. Yeah, all mandatory and some optional dungeons. Okay, good. Honestly, for the vault, I would recommend going through with NPCs. Oh, racing. I love playing with friends, but how often is he shoulder giving my DPS? True. Can't do it too much. Okay, now this is getting ridiculous. I have PRD. I'm not gonna be... Ideally, I don't use too many pommers with PRD as I go along. I'll use one. I need to not make easy mistakes. I could very easily avoided getting Pox on that. Well, I'm on autopilot a little bit. So before I say anything I shouldn't, how far are you into the game, Bryn? Because you mentioned you got in the game by watching Dawn Trail. Which was... Actually, when did Dawn Trail release? I was about to say, that's fairly recent. Like, is it that recent? It's been, like, 2 years, isn't it? I just want to make sure I don't say anything that's a spoiler for you. I don't want to be that guy. Two years? Damn. Been here for a year and a half. Oh, never mind. That feels weird. My friend's just doing Trust for the first dungeon runs past Shadowbringers because it helps you learn the mechanics before you have to run with strangers. Honestly, that's fair. It's a pretty good suggestion. I'd agree with that, actually. Dawn Trail was the first I got to see blind. Gotcha. Sorry. I understand now. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, good. I'm glad that you guys experienced that blind. I did as well. That was fun. I enjoyed Dawn Trail. I look forward to whatever's being set up next. It's a start of something new. I'm looking forward to this. Where's Mericidia? I'll be that guy for a second. I want to go to Mericidia. Or however it's pronounced. Emmett said something was going on over there. He said there was interesting shit going on. I want to go see it. My best friend is a WoW refugee, and I didn't play MMOs, so she didn't feel worried about spoiling me when she wanted to talk about the story. Gotcha. Okay. As someone who played WoW during, like, Wrath of the Lich King days, I understand how we got here. That makes complete sense. I'm not even mad at your best friend, because... Yeah, like, in WoW, no one cared. No one cared. Oh no, you spoiled the story. No one cared. Wow. That was not the point of World of Warcraft. That makes sense. Like, you could enjoy the story in WoW. That's perfectly fine. But no one was like, no, you can't spoil this. No, you can spoil whatever you want in WoW. Unless the culture has since changed, since I stopped playing a long time ago. Like I said, Wrath of the Lich King was the last one I played. When I was 10. On the impression that you would never play. Yep, hi, hello, I was one of those. Ah, frog. I didn't think you were ever gonna play. There we go. You have a better memory than someone dissipated. Oops. It happens. It's fine. It happens. I still had a lot of fun. No harm done. Good, good, good. That's the important thing. As long as you enjoyed yourself. Poor Wi-Fi and PlayStation controller not friendly new players. Ooh. Not ideal. Yeah, I think when I started playing, I was on, like, an ancient laptop that I had while I was living in my parents' house. My parents had pretty good Wi-Fi, but it was busy. Like, it was being used pretty frequently. She made a character to stream the MSQ for me. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Didn't do that for me. Yeah, we have a friend do that for Hatter. Took the game a week to download. Ooh, holy shit. That is some diabolical Wi-Fi right there. You took away my sprint. Why? I finally got a computer and I tried the trial again, and it stuck. Wonderful. Yeah, I was grabbed by the collar by one of our mutual, like me and Hatter's mutual friends. He grabbed me, another friend who doesn't play many video games in general, and my, at the time, girlfriend, now wife. He said, hey, we're all gonna be a light party together, and we're gonna play this game together. And we're all looking at him like, okay. Sure. I don't know if he plays the game still. He got me to play, and I'm still here. Pay attention to a Bun Boy she streamed on, and she panted to one of her other OCs. Nice. She had me pick all the dialogue options and design all his glams. Oh, good. That's just fun. That just sounds like fun bonding friend time. You read the unvoiced cutscenes out loud. Good. As you should. Just in case. Yep, that's why. Hello there. Don't look at me. Good. Horse. Yeah. That was unfortunate. Funny in the moment, and then you meet Gabu, and it's like, I don't know about this one. Symbol drill should kill. No, but it's close. There we go. Nothing to it. God, there's so many of these damn things. Let me check my... Why is everyone messaging me on Discord the second I start streaming? Are y'all okay? Okay, everything's fine. It's just, I see like a million notifications, like, what happened? Did something happen while I was streaming? Goodness. Ain't that just the way? Yeah. Let's see, with how things have been going... We might be able to get to 100. One shot of Dark Knight Quest is the major reason I picked it up. I would not be tank... I can't talk. I would not be a tank main without her. The Dark Knight Quests are so great. That's a pretty good reason to be a Dark Knight main. Honestly, absolutely wonderful. Shout out to my wife, who is also a tank main. Mostly a Dark Knight main, but started with the Paladin quest, which is very much like the Dark Knight quest, and that is the exact opposite. It might be the worst job quest in the game, next to White Mage. Hello, I started the game as a White Mage. Oh no. You can imagine our shock when we both did the Dark Knight quest line, and realized, hey, these could actually be really good. What? So as Dragoon, okay, that wasn't too bad. I vaguely remember Dragoon. You get to meet Stygian early. Yeah, White Mage gets better in Stormblood. Paladin doesn't. I vaguely remember what happened in Stormblood for Paladin. Was it a tournament arc? Wasn't that what was happening? Am I wrong? Dark Knight and Dragoon are my boys' canon classes, but I also White Mage, Summoner, and Bard. Those are good picks. Plu's started there. Plu's a mutual of ours. They can't stand the Stygian. I can't wait for them to do Heaven's Word. Good. Imagine their fucking face when they get the Heaven's Word and realize he's the main character. What's the funniest time to do the Realm Reborn Dragoon quest? Probably after, no, it's right after doing the Aerie in Heaven's Word. When, Stygian has, been fully possessed by, Nidhogg. Get to that point, turn around, do all the Realm Reborn Dragoon quests. Post Stormblood, post Heaven's Ward. Does he get possessed several times? Oh, he does. Yeah, yeah. I'm afraid. Yeah. Not even post Heaven's Ward. But if I had to choose between those two, probably just somewhere in the midst of post Heaven's Ward. But my vote goes to in the middle of Heaven's Ward MSQ, right after the area where he gets possessed by Nidhogg. Just right there. Wait, no, that is post Heaven's. I'm stupid. I'm so sorry. For some reason in my head, that happened during normal Heaven's Ward MSQ. No, that's post game. I'm dense. It's been like 6 years since I've done Heaven's Ward. I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. He's like, oh yeah, he was busy during the MSQ. No. Post Endwalker. Hey, see, I know you're busy angsting over the, destroyed eye, but Tadru wants to know if you're coming for dinner. Fucking hell. There are a lot of really good, inopportune times to do the Dragoon quests. Like, how can we make this as inconvenient for Stinning as possible? Do we wait for him? No, do you wait for Dawn Trail, where he's on the other side of the world? Do you wait for the end of Endwalker, when he's in Ultima Thule? We land on Ultima Thule, we turn around and go do a fucking Realm Reborn Dragoon quest. You can pull a stain out of the Ultimate Thule Laser Web by tuning the DR to the fucking Dragoon quest. Oh yeah, wait for him to, don't even wait for him to land, wait for him to be dead. It's like, what the how are you here? You're so right. That is the optimally inconvenient time to do it. Alright, you're welcome to stay in. Fight me now. Good shit, good shit. Yeah, no, seriously, I was thinking that. Yeah, or like original OG Urianger is just in the Waking Sands until you do those quests. He just stays there. It's like, buddy, you are looking old school there. You okay? Going back to an old look? No, okay. Doing coils in general after doing like all of the current MSQ is very strange. Because it's not just Urianger, it's also the twins. I don't think they're like in the Waking Sands like Urianger is, but those cutscenes are just bizarre. They don't quite work right once you've gotten to a certain point in MSQ. Realm Reborn voice acting, that is definitely a part of it. Forgot about that. I love Sam Riegel. I am not upset that he is no longer voicing Alphinaud. Like, sorry, bud, that is not that kid's voice. That shouldn't sound like that. I barely remember how Alizé sounded. I know it was different, though. Probably in other languages, he's not a little shite. That's good. Good for other languages. We got the little shit. Which is fine. It works for his, something of a redemption arc during Heaven's Word. Still. Regardless, he is still a little shit. Oh, him being a little shit is a big part of his Realm Reborn character. Honestly, like like you said that as like now I'm thinking like, well, what was he then? It's like, it's yeah, it's Alphino. Yeah, give me some Alphino. But hold the little shit. Hold the little shit. Give me an Alphino with nothing. Like, him being a pompous little ass was his thing in the Realm Reborn. I think very intentionally so his ass could get humbled shortly thereafter. So I'm very curious how he actually behaves in other languages. Is it like all other, like, is it just the Japanese language, or is it, like, could I ask my wife who speaks Spanish to play the Spanish dub of Realm Reborn, and could we get a different Alphino experience? Now I'm curious. Just kind of polite? Huh. Alright. Like, okay. Odd. It's just kind of weird to think about. I guess in that sense it would be less, it'd be less going from being a pompous little ass to just like very simple naivete, which is definitely a part of his arc in the English translation. It's both naivete and him being a pompous little shit. But I suppose I'm not sure what Spanish person I was talking, analyzing Japanese, French, German. Okay, so like I'm probably like the more original translations, pre-English translations. Cause I assume, I'm pretty sure this game is written in Japanese first. I'd be kind of surprised if it wasn't. Yeah, I guess that would just be his naivete, and less his attitude and more his thought process is what's getting changed. Which is fine, that still works. Hell, it might work better, I don't know. I'm not a media analysis analyzer. I can't. I'm awake, I swear. Words are not my friend right now for some reason. I'm so sorry. Oh, I sound like a dumbass. Did I get like at least 6 hours of sleep last night? I'm not sure anymore. Let's see, Phoenix down, lovely. I am so glad they brought Phoenix down, honestly. Being able to carry more than one's nice, and being able to use it in places that actually matter is also really nice. I'm softening a bit on Realm Reborn Alphino. He's 16. I'm sorry. Well, he's 16. I thought he had. I can't talk. He's 16. At 16, I thought I had the answer to all the world's problems, and Alphino actually has the resources to try. Oh, it's completely fair. I understand entirely why he's a little shit. I empathize, frankly. He's a completely believable little shit. I clown him, but I enjoy how he's written. It feels very real. It's like, yeah, he's 16, like you said. Of course he thinks what he thinks. He's at that, like, optimal age of not knowing any better, but he's damn certain he thinks he does. Not sure I'd be all that different in his shoes. But to be honest, I also strangled my 6-year-old self if I had to talk to... I shake your hand on that one. You are in good company. A lot of spelling mistakes. Have you heard me talking? I'm having spelling mistakes verbally. You are good, I promise. You are all good. Yeah, and Howard brings point. It's probably why it was easier to forgive him. It's like, if this was an adult, it would probably take a lot longer for me to stop giving him shit. But seeing a kid get humbled, I almost feel bad. Like, yeah, this had to happen. We need to have this mindset shift for him. I almost feel bad. He's like, yeah, I've been there. I was there at your age. Not to this degree, not to this severity. I didn't think I got anyone killed. But, like... like, you gotta learn at some point. This is probably the only way you're going to learn, respectively. Yeah, I will agree that Rome-born Alpha Note's a little shit, but I would, I'd probably have some things to say if someone said he was a bad character. I think he's exactly the character he needed to be. Which was that little shit. Fortuno, on the other hand... Yeah, okay, now we're talking. Now that... we have a discussion there. We have justified little shits, and then we have Fortuno. God bless. Wait, didn't Fortuno get fucking punched by Thancred? Hold on, man. Am I remembering this correctly? That was post-Heavensward. He gets decked by Thancred. I almost forgot that happened. I'm glad no one decked Alphino. I feel like I'd be upset if someone did that to, like, a Realm-Reborn Alphino. Like, yeah, he's being... Like, it's still a kid. Like, don't punch Alphino. Try to teach him. Fortuno, on the other hand. No, he had that coming, actually. Deck him. You go to the twins graduate. Bruh! Are you serious? How did I miss that? Oh, that's fucked up. I'm thinking of someone different. Oh. I got my names confused? Borshino is not Harshfront's brother. Sorry. Sorry. You're absolutely correct. Harshfront's brother was the one who got punched by Thancred. Also deserved. Fortuno, I want to bury. We have, I think of the same, yeah. That was Emmeline, you're right. So sorry. Yeah, Fortuno. Fuck Fortuno. I hate you. I hate you, Fortuno. They're my kids now. You're not the dad anymore. You disowned them. It's like, you are no longer my children. Bullshit, they're my kids now. Fuck you. Get out of here. I'm stealing your kids, I'm fucking your wife. Emelian has too much patience for that man. I'm gonna break his shins in. Cool, we're on the right. I was in Heavensward still, mentally. Emmeline was catching strays for some reason. Sorry, bud. You're no longer my children. Well, yeah, I didn't plan on having kids, but I have them now. You're my kids now. Fuck this guy. I hate him. My poor boy went around the orders with adoption papers in his non-existent belt. It's like, dude, why didn't you go to your kid's fucking graduation? What the hell? What is your damage? Oh, because he was working on research. He could have been a good dad, I don't know. They're not mutually exclusive. Yeah, no, Fortuno is a grown-ass adult and should know better. No, beat his ass. A Realm-born Alphino is very forgivable. It's a 16-year-old kid. We can forgive him. That motherfucker, on the other hand, grown-ass adults, you should know better. Where's the convocation? The convocation of 14. Yeah, no, fuck it, no, we can get the convocation on this. I'm resummoning the ancients. Bring back the convocation of 14. Beat this man's ass. My experience is a little more than Thancredestian. We're sharing custody, right? We all agree this isn't acceptable. The forum. Charlane's forum, yes. I have made that same mistake more times than I can count. So I empathize. I still hold to the fact that, like, fuck it, I'll summon the convocation for this. Beat his ass. It's worth a shot. Summon the forum emergency forum meeting for custody of the twins. Ameliads can keep custody, though. That's fine. As far as I can tell, she does not do anything wrong. She does not put up with that man's bullshit. The twins walk back home and greet their mother. And she's like, "What?" It's like, "Should we be here?" Father said we're not your children anymore. She's like, "Oh, ignore him." It turns to all the servants. If he asked, this didn't happen. They all say yes, ma'am, because she is obviously the one in charge of the house. Yeah, she tells him off. She has more patience for that man than I think she should, but more power to her, honestly. That is her decision to make, and very well. She may make that decision. She's patient but not meek. Very true. No, she's a fun character. I'm not gonna use less. Yeah, Endwalker was a fucking ride for me. Because I was flip-flopping between, man, this story is crazy, and also, I hate the Charlayan forum. Especially you, Fortuno. The moment 4 cheats. Write that one down. I'll remember that one. The moment 4 cheats disowned them, my bun had them in his house, was building furniture for him. They aren't going back. Millions is fine, but no takesies backsies. You can have visitation rights, though. Just monumentally fuck you kids, I'm disowning you. It's like, what the hell, dude? What? My brother in Ireland, what did you think was gonna happen? Did you think that was gonna dissuade them from doing their bullshit? It didn't. Surely he didn't think that, right? Why did he do that? I'm now thinking back to that moment. It's like, why did you do that? What were you hoping to gain? Narcissism. It could be. Look, you're just being an ass. Like, were you just lashing out? It's like, what? Like, still, no takesies backsies, they're my kids now, but, like, still, what the fuck were you trying to do with that? Yeah, guess what, they're gonna bullshit even harder. Like, there's no way, you know, I was about to say, there's no way you're their dad and don't know that they're gonna rebel even harder. But before I said that, I remembered that he might very well not know their personalities as much as he should, because he's an absent father. So I may have just answered my own question, actually. Let's see. We can probably get to 100 before the end of stream. That's my goal right now. I'll get to 400 before stream's end. That's probably doable. I don't know, just wild. That man's a fucking enigma to me. Exactly, they're children, so naturally they only want to please their father, right? Right? There's not a bone in my body that wouldn't, like, confidently say that Alize was already rebellious as a child, like, as a young kid. Probably Alphino as well, but maybe not as much. Alize absolutely fucking rebelled at an early age. There's not a part of me that refused to believe that. That was just a horrific miscalculation on his end. That was a terrible plan. It got me invested, so like it was good writing if nothing else. Like I was immediately invested on everything that happened involving Charlene and the Forum, because I knew that fucking Four Cheese was not in charge of it, but like a big part of it. Yeah, I just wanted to actively spite him specifically. I still like him more than that frickin' Swordblade. Oh, you too scared to type Asahi? You too scared to mention him? I was Glue's grandpa, Louis Sois, so naturally Four Cheese had to know he should be trouble. Yeah. Yeah, that's just correct. No, I just totally deserve a name drop. I mean, you are correct, to be fair. For all the shit I'm giving Fortuno, I hate Asahi even more. Yeah, which breaks my heart, because Alphino did try. Like, there are bits and pieces where you read, and like, yeah, Alphino really tried to, like really looked up to him and tried to be close to him. And it's like, that just breaks my heart. I'm just sad now. Don't worry, I'll get the adoption papers signed soon. Fucking ow. I saw he was grown in a test tube to be tested. Honestly. Like, I'm genuinely impressed with how able they made him. Like, hats off. That's not even a criticism of the narrative. That is, in fact, like, I laud the writers for what they did with the Asahi. That was beautifully calculated. I couldn't do that if I tried. Oh yeah, it was like yeah, do not interpret, I hope no one interprets my hate of Asahi as like an indictment of the writers. No, I praise the writers for that. That is impressive. It's like, you did a fantastic job. Yeah, it wasn't even like a love to hate kind of thing. This one, like, Shadowbringers Emmett Selk. I hated the guy, but I fucking loved hating the guy. He was so fun. No, it wasn't that. I just fucking hated Asahi. He's just a douche. I hate him. He's just a weird little creep. It's like, to such a, like, calculated degree. It's like, I'm at a loss for words. I think Asahi was a force of nature. With how hated he was. Bravo. Masterfully done. Or yes, Xenos, who's like, oh, this motherfucker again. Yeah, there's a bit of endearment with him. No, Asahi? Nah. Dunk that motherfucker in hydrochloric acid. Hate him. And like you said, it sets up Fandaniel. Like you meet Fandaniel, a technically new character, as such a you meet him for the first time and already has so much baggage with him because he looks like Asahi. Asahi was voted the second most punchable Final Fantasy XIV character on Tumblr. Fortune was Who was first? How was Asahi second? Who did he lose to? It's like, what? And Fortune being fourth. Okay, that's a good play. I'd probably put him in the same place, honestly. That makes sense to me. What year was it? That's a good question. I assume this is Endwalker time, if I was to guess. It could have been more recent, I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, I saw you got second most punchable character. Who's more punchable? Did I forget someone? Dude from the world. You know what? That's fair. I'm gonna let you have that, actually. I know exactly what motherfucker you're talking about, and I don't know his name. No, you're right for that. It's like shit, that's completely fair. I was like, who could be more punchable and hateable than Asahi? That guy. Oh, yeah, no, that's... Good, checkmate. I wiped it from my memory. Yeah, that guy was so bad, we all, like, silently and collectively agreed Damnatio Memoriae was the only appropriate way to handle him. Like, just condemn the memory of him. Because I actually liked that questline. I enjoyed that. No. Yeah, just wipe him from the collective conscious. Goodbye. It's been a while. I should look through that questline again. I feel like even my memory is not doing him justice with how much I want to punch him. Yeah, it was great. I love seeing more guys. I love seeing his kids, and nothing else happened to them, and they're all alive, and they're a big, happy family. Fuck you. They're all okay. They came to visit during Valentine's. I love seeing guys and Allie at Betsy. Oh, I know. I love it. I think it was last year's Easter event. I think it was last year's Easter event. She brought guys in the fucking bunny costume. It was great. It was like, that's adorable. I love that. I want nothing but the best for them. I want to walk up to him during the Easter events like, bunny costume, how very glib. And I wouldn't even blame him if he punched me right there. It'd be warranted. She was convincing him that more cake was a good plan this time for Valentine's? Oh, that's adorable. I didn't have sub time for this Valentine's Day, but I heard it was good. That's wonderful. It's the small things like that that give me life. Just the small little character interactions. Don't have to be big. Just gives them a little more character, a little more flavor. The events this year have been good? Good. I did the Little Ladies event. That was nice. That was fun. Nothing too crazy. I heard the Valentine's Day was really good. I wasn't able to do that myself, though. Hey, hopefully they can keep the streak going. There are a couple of Arcadian fires in the event space right now? Wait, really? If I wasn't halfway through a floor set, I'd go look myself. I may do that after the set. I didn't know there were Arcadian fires there. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think we'd ever see like Arcadian fires outside of Solution 9. The Endwalker Alliance raid friend? Oh shit, really? Good to see him again. I clocked who that motherfucker was the second I saw him. I was validated. I was about to bring up my character information, but it just closes the Pomander menu. I was about to show why I clocked him so fast. Oh yeah, which of the 12 did you choose when you made your character? Ashan the Wanderer. I won during the Endwalker Alliance raids. I'm just throwing that out there. No, I did not, but that's okay. Yeah, who would you choose? Who? I feel like I've asked you this already, but I forgot, and I apologize. How did you choose Napaka? I don't understand why these things are called Sasquatch. That's a gorilla. Nothing Sasquatch about that. I'll take the keep. Oh, okay. This fight was fine. I enjoyed it. Wasn't my favorite, but I like him anyways. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. This one series? Oh yeah, I love the Endwalker raid series. The Alliance raids. I love the regular raid series too, which is fun. I'm looking forward to the last Alliance raid for Dawn Trail. I'm excited for it. Even if I was doing a new classes 2/3 of the time. No, that was your own decision. You didn't have to do that. You could have done something you're more familiar with. What were you playing during... Oh, it was roulette? Oh. I understand now. I was like, you didn't have to do that. But if the roulette sends you there... nope, I understand. We prefer finish with white mage. One. Panic. Wait, that's right. I was running the third one with you. I didn't even realize your first time. I didn't know until we finished it. I remember that. It's like, why did you say something? We were having a nice conversation about something. I don't remember what it was. You just didn't want to interrupt it. To be fair, you survived most of the kegs fairly well, even on your first time, so you were doing fine. That's right. That's right. I was telling you about my Christmas one-shot that our D&D group had. Killer's a very nice sage. I would not call myself a very nice sage, but I appreciate it. I do what I can. Yeah, I was DPS. Oh, never mind. That wasn't me. Oh, okay. No idea. I could have just rolled the wheel. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Who knows? But hey, you had a good co-healer, which is nice. And again, you survived most of those mechanics for your first time seeing them, which is... Yeah, we'll take that. Goodness. Okay, so I'm getting a message. I might need to call stream here after floor 80. I gotta go watch the dogs, make sure they're doing okay. I'd love to play the Elf Warlock with Archfey Patron Santa Claus. I like you. You know what's up. Yeah, so I may need to call stream after I hit floor 80 here. I was hoping to get to 100, but I need to go watch the dogs upstairs, make sure they aren't alone. But I'll be back to this tomorrow. I just play Barbarian D&D. Hey, nothing wrong with that. My wife usually plays Fighter. I love Wizard. I've been banned from playing Wizard. So I do fuck shits. Warlock is a good secondary for me, though. Warlock's fun. And maybe it's not his brother on tank main. Nothing wrong with that. Puppers, yeah. I live at my in-laws. We live in the basements. We have our own little basement area. And everyone's just out of the house right now. So the dogs are alone. And they're big dogs. They're young, but they're big. So we don't want them to be alone for too long. So I would usually stream for another hour. But I'm probably going to end after this boss, just so I can go make sure they're okay, they're not alone. They're not in their crates for several hours at a time. Of course the sorcerer is shopping around. Trust fund caster. God damn. Read like a damn book. Holy shit. You're just correct, so like, I can't even give you shit for that. Good shit. I should start telling stories about my current D&D campaign. Because, again, Palace, God bless Palace. There's not a lot to talk about on early floors. Again, I have videos queued up just to listen to in the background because I don't want to get bored. I might start talking... yeah, I think tomorrow when I come back to this, I'll probably just start recounting D&D bullshit. I think it'll be fun. Because I was a sorcerer in that, and then I died. I didn't just die, I was obliterated. I felt really bad, that was the first time our DM had ever killed a character. Like, permanently killed them. She was so nervous, and I was like, no, please. I know what I signed up for. Give it to me straight, don't sugarcoat this. I want to know how dead I am. Good shit. Yeah, I'll start telling those stories. So being a barbarian, the character is a moral backbone of the party. Yeah, that's fun. I like going, not like fully against stereotypes, but like a little tangential of them. Like, yeah, barbarian can still be big, big and buff, and maybe not the smartest thing in the world, but they don't have to be like perpetually angry and a bastard, which I see as the usual characterization of them. No, make them nice. Make them a big teddy bear. Makes it even scarier when they start raging. Yeah, make him a morally upright barbarian. Make him real, not necessarily like you don't have to be a teddy bear. He could be. I think it's more fun. Make him nice. Give him a strong moral compass. Makes it way more intimidating when he starts raging. Oh yeah, we've only had session 0. My girl's already killed a man. Scared his buddy pretty good. He only had 10 HP. Yeah, that would do it. Most things would kill a dude at 10 HP. Want to check out Ul'dah before you go? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go see the Arcadian lads in Ul'dah. There we go. Just 2 of them, little cameo. That's still nice. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, good heavens. Glad they're touching grass, so to speak. Whoa, the fucking lag. There are so many people, that's why it's stuttering. It's like, why is it stuttering? A million people. Wizard dying of a D4 standing up damage. That's me in the morning, I swear. I am not old enough to have my knees crack the way they do when I stand up, and yet here we are. Okay, where are the Arcadian lads? Are they in the quicksand? Did you do the fate? Yeah, I've done the fate. I've done the everything. I've got... Yeah, I did the questline and everything. Wait! I haven't done the questline. I did the questline on my ult. I haven't done it on Nomad yet. That's why. I was like, yeah, I did the little fate. It's Mateus Ul'dah. Of course, lots of people. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I will do this. I'll see them next time. I'll start stream by fighting them tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna call it there. What? We have a pop remix. Okay. I had not heard and paid attention to this music. It's like there. Yes, seriously. I've been to Balmung a few times because I have friends in the FC that do RP. It's crazy. Yeah, it was nice having you here. It was fun talking with you. I'm gonna be doing this all week in theory. Assuming my schedule doesn't change. Who knows? But yeah, we'd love to see you again. Hit the sub, hope to see you tomorrow. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take it easy.